What if the world we know is only a surface-level reality, just a thin veil hiding secrets so deep, so ancient, they defy everything we've been taught? Scattered across the most inaccessible corners of our planet, massive stone structures, monoliths, stand in eerie silence. Not tourist traps, not historical landmarks with neat plaques or well-lit paths. These are forgotten titans, monuments that laugh in the face of logic, reason, and modern understanding. Crafted with impossible precision, located in places man should never have been able to reach, these monoliths might not just be relics. They could be messages, warnings, or proofs of civilizations that flourished long before the first stone of the Great Pyramid was laid. In this video, we're not just exploring old rocks, we're diving into the edge of the unknown. Join us on a mind-bending journey through 5 of the most massive, unexplained monoliths ever discovered, hidden in jungles, deserts, oceans, and ice, each more puzzling than the last. This isn't just about history, it's about the stories the Earth still refuses to tell. Beneath the turquoise waters off the coast of Japan lies a mystery that has baffled divers, geologists, and historians alike. The Yonaguni monument, often referred to as Japan's Atlantis, was discovered in 1986 by a local diver searching for hammerhead sharks. What he found instead was a submerged megalith that stretches over 150 meters in length and rises 25 meters from the ocean floor. Its giant staircases, flat platforms, and right-angled walls suggest design, not chaos. Some researchers claim the site is at least 10,000 years old, predating even the Egyptian pyramids. But here's the twist. During that period, the region would have been above sea level, meaning the site may have been submerged by a catastrophic event. Earthquake, tsunami, a slow rise in sea levels, or was it purposefully placed beneath the ocean to be protected? And if it is artificial, who built it? With what tools? For what purpose? Diving at Yonaguni isn't just swimming through history, it's descending into a question mark, one carved in stone, waiting in silence. We leave the sea and ascend into the heart of the Peruvian Andes, where an unassuming stone on a mountaintop has kept its secrets for centuries. The Sayhuite stone is carved from a massive piece of granite and covered in an intricate network of channels, stairways, pools, and terraces. It looks like a miniature city, or perhaps a scale model of a vast hydraulic system. Measuring about 4 meters in length, it's far too large to be symbolic. And yet, no one truly knows what it was for. Some say it was used by Inca engineers to test water flow, practicing their complex irrigation techniques. Others believe it held spiritual or astronomical significance. But here's what makes it even stranger. The site has no surrounding ruins, no large settlement, no evidence of ongoing human activity. It's as if the Sayhuite stone was placed on this remote hilltop just to be found, or maybe to be hidden. Who were its creators? Why did they build it in such an isolated place? Was it ever meant to be used, or was it always a puzzle? From the windswept peaks of Peru, we jump to Japan again, but this time to its ancient countryside, where the Masuda no Iwafune monolith lies like a forgotten spaceship that crash-landed in a different age. This giant, 800-ton granite block, carved into the shape of a stylized boat or vessel, features perfectly symmetrical design and 2 square holes carved into the top. It stands 4.7 meters high, 11 meters long, and 8 meters wide, and no one knows how it got there or why it exists. There are no similar monuments in the region and no inscriptions to explain its function. Some theories suggest it was an astronomical device aligned with celestial bodies. Others propose it was a tomb left unfinished. Then there are those who venture further into the fringe, claiming it's a message left by advanced ancient visitors or evidence of forgotten technology. The precision of the cuts, the size of the stone, and the absence of any construction debris nearby raise questions about methods and intentions. It's not just a rock, it's an anomaly, And now we enter the Saudi desert, one of the harshest environments on Earth. The sun scorches the sand, the wind sculpts the dunes, but nothing explains what stands in Tama. Naslaa, a massive sandstone rock split cleanly down the middle, is perhaps one of the most bizarre natural or unnatural formations ever recorded. The boulder, standing 6 meters tall, appears to be sliced by a perfect laser cut. The two halves remain perfectly balanced, barely touching, as if placed by giant fingers. The cleft is razor-thin and unnaturally smooth. What force could have done this? Erosion, earthquakes, some unknown natural mechanism? Or was it split intentionally by ancient hands wielding forgotten tools? Adding to the mystery are petroglyphs, ancient carvings, etched onto its surface, indicating that the site was known and possibly sacred to early inhabitants of the region. Could Naslaa be part of a lost technology, a monument, or a warning? Its symmetry haunts the mind as though it whispers that nature doesn't work like this. But something else might. Our final stop takes us far north, into Siberia, a land few dare to explore. Hidden in the Gornaya Shoria mountains are titanic megaliths that have stunned the few who've reached them. Blocks of stone so massive they dwarf the Great Pyramid, some estimated to weigh over 3,000 tons. These aren't rough, misshapen boulders scattered by glaciers. They're rectangular, stacked and aligned. They look like parts of a wall or a collapsed fortress covered in snow and time. Mainstream science hesitates to accept them as man-made, claiming natural geological forces shaped the blocks. But the scale and symmetry of the formations say otherwise to many independent researchers. How could ancient humans, with no modern machinery, move or carve stones of this magnitude? There are no roads, no nearby settlements, no signs of quarries, just snow, rock, and silence. Could this be the ruins of a civilization erased by ice, or a structure built by beings who came and went long before history began? As we zoom out from these enigmatic sites, one thing becomes terrifyingly clear. Our understanding of human history is incomplete. There are gaps, massive, monolithic gaps, left behind in stone, hidden from the world until now. These aren't just monuments. They're reminders that the story of Earth is still being written. Perhaps these structures were meant to outlast time, to speak to future generations who could one day understand their message. Or maybe they were never meant to be seen again. Each monolith challenges us to ask, what else lies buried beneath sand, snow, and sea? What truths have we yet to uncover? This isn't the end of the mystery, it's just the beginning. If this journey awakened something in you, a spark of curiosity, a thirst for truth, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow seekers, and subscribe for more hidden wonders from our world. The answers may not be easy, but the questions, they're already changing everything.